Hi, everybody. I'm Nicole Marasola, and I'm a GIS intern at the Portland Water District for 2025.
Awesome. All right. So, what school do you attend?
I just graduated from the University of Southern Maine. I got a geography anthropology degree and a minor in GIS and planning.
Awesome. And what was your favorite thing about what you majored in?
That's a hard question. I think it was the cool balance that I got to do between GIS and archaeology. I got to go out on a couple digs in Casco Bay, and it was just really cool to be able to handle archaeology artifacts like firsthand.
Awesome. And is there something that you're passionate outside of school and work?
I just this summer started my own garden from seed for the first time. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it very well, but I've succeeded. I have so many cucumber plants. I don't even know what to do with them
Awesome.
all.
That's awesome. So, what inspired you to apply for this internship?
The University of Southern Maine partners with the Maine Space Grant Consortium. MGI, the Maine Geospatial Institute, partners with the Portland Water District. So through them, I got to do a GIS internship here with Andy Smith Peterson. And that kind of builds upon my previous internship that I did here at the Portland Water District with Paul Hunt. So I've been working with GIS and the Portland Water District with a bunch of different departments. So it was just awesome. I heard about this one and I fit right in.
It's awesome that you were able to do 2 years here.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's very unique that I got to do two internships at the same place. So I'm really hoping I can forward that into a job here in the future.
Yes,
It's awesome
absolutely.
here.
What were your first thoughts about the Portland Water District?
My first thoughts were that I don't know much about it because I was like, well, it's just a water company, but they do so much more than just water, especially like in the community. There are so many community events and different things with water quality that they do that are just really cool.
What were you most excited about for this specific internship?
For this internship, it was definitely being in person at the Portland Water District that I was the most excited for. My previous internship was almost entirely remote, so I didn't get to see anybody in person,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's just so different to be face to face with everybody, and everyone here is so nice. So,
Definitely. And the last question is, what is a fun fact about yourself that you would like people to know?
a fun fact about me is when I was in college, I did a project with my professor, Matthew Bampton. So I tracked how glaciers changed in eastern Greenland, and I ended up getting an award from NASA for it.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you. That was very
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, that is the end of the interview. Thank you so much. And we're
Thank
so
you.
happy to have you here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Hi, everybody. My name's Nicole, and I'm the GIS intern at the Portland Water District, and welcome to my day in the life. Today, I'm at the beautiful Hutchins Drive location, love the nature, and I just normally start out by unpacking my stuff, sitting down, and going through my emails. During this time, I also like to set some goals for the day, figure out what projects I'm going to be working on. Recently, I've been doing a lot of sewer connections and mapping those, doing georeferencing, which is putting one map on top of another and then matching them up. You'll see a couple clips of that in a second. So I got to get Google Maps, which you just saw up, get these as-builts up and match them up as best I can so that we can figure out where they're connected to the sewer. During this time, I also jump in and do some other projects, work on other maps, jump in some meetings so that I can learn a little bit about asset management. And then when I get the time, I finally go get some water and some lunch. That's my leftover soup. It was so good. And this week has been super fun because the ESRI user conference has been going on in San Diego, and the Portland Water District allowed me to attend a bunch of virtual sessions. So I've been learning some cutting edge GIS techniques. For those of you who don't really know, ESRI is a major player in the field of GIS. They create ArcGIS Pro, which was the program you saw a bunch of earlier. Some of my favorite sessions from the conference were those with Ken Field and John Nelson. They're super talented cartographers. And for the rest of the day, basically just bounced in between sessions at the ESRI conference and georeferencing. It was super productive. Once I hit 5 o'clock, I was out of there. So packing up, going through, making sure all the lights are shut off. And thank you all so much for watching.
Hi, everybody. My name's Nicole, and I'm the GIS intern at the Portland Water District.
Perfect. And what was your favorite thing about interning at the Portland Water District?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think the people were my favorite thing.
Mhm.
Everybody here is so nice. Like no matter what building you go to or what department you're in, you're gonna meet someone who's gonna be ready to collaborate and jump in on projects with you, and it's just
Yes,
amazing.
definitely. Second question, what is one interesting thing you learned about your job or the Portland Water District?
Hmm. Let's see, about my job, I learned a lot of new GIS techniques here. I think the most fun thing for me was I got to do a bit of geocoding, and that's basically where you get address information, and then you run it through ArcGIS and you can plot where all the houses on a street are. So that's helpful if you need to like make a database of addresses with water service lines in them or something like that. So I think that was fun.
Yeah, that's super cool. And the last question is, what are you going to do after this internship?
I don't know. I graduated, so the world is my oyster. I'm just going to apply a whole bunch of places, and hopefully one day there will be a job here at the Portland Water District for me.
Yes, awesome. That would be great.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much.